Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Detroit Tigers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And on the hill today, Tarik Skubal. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Miguel Vargas leading things off and takes a strike. The 0-2 stays alive. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a pitch. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Check swing and a 3-2. Appeal down to first, and he held up just enough. That's ball 4.
Well, he opted to go with the off-speed stuff on that 3-2 with the bases empty. Close pitch, but now he's got to work out of the stretch.
Next to hit, Nick Maton. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Maton goes 6'1", batting second in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2017. To first, and they've got him picked off. To second, and he's out. The 1-0. And that one is lifted in the air. Carpenter snags it, and there are 2 outs. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
So, man aboard, Andrew Vaughn now. That one finds the corner. 0-1. Runner takes off. There's the ball.
1-1.
Throw. Save.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully move that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Two balls, one strike.
In the dirt. fires over to first. That ends the frame. It's the White Sox nothing, Tigers coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And on the mound today, Sean Burke.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Good take by Torres. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And now 2-1. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Out to center. He's got it, and there's one down. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Kerry Carpenter in the box now. No balls and a strike. This one chopped to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. Play is made, 2 out.
Batting third, the center fielder, Riley.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Riley Green. Left field. Taylor makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Matt Thaiss. Skubal back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
In there at the knees.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. And that skips in the dirt. Next offering is downstairs. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Chase Maidra steps to the plate for the White Sox. First pitch doesn't find the zone. In the air, center field. Green going after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Lenny Sosa.
And here is Sosa to the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So
No,
off-speed
that's
pitches
a ball.
may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Way
Three balls,
inside,
2 strikes.
gets out of the way. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Gone, and to the deepest part of the park. He circles the bases, and they jump out front. It's 2-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And now the right fielder, Josh Palacios. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
That's
1-2.
inside. Goes down looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And now here is Michael A. Taylor. Two down, nobody on. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Out to short. Throws to first. And they get Torkelson for the out. And up next for Detroit, Colt Keith. Ball one, no strikes. And it's fouled away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Just missed. Foul ball. And there's a ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
On the ground, right side. Can't glove it cleanly, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Batting six, the right fielder, Zach McKinstry.
2 down, bases empty. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. He swings and fouls one off. And that is in for a strike. 0-2 now.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
2 outs. Liner, base hit.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So a man at first. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Move to first. McKinstry back in on a dive. First offering, and it just misses. Runner on the go. Pitch outside. Throw to second. Save. Two outs and one in scoring position.
Ball, 1 strike.
And a big swing and a miss.
2-2.
And that's down and away. Trey Sweeney in the on deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Got him looking. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. We plate 2 full. It's the White Sox 2 and the Tigers nothing. New inning getting started. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Miguel Vargas. Just missed.
1-0.
There's the strike. Right through there for a strike. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Makes the catch, and there's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nick Maton.
Now it's the DH, Nick Maton. Fly to left his first time. That's in there, and it's 0-1. 1 out, bases empty. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Way high.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Robert, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That one misses, and now 2-0. And a ground ball to first. Boots it, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Nothing doing for the White Sox. They're up 2-0. Back at Comerica Park, and here is Trey Sweeney. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That misses, and the count even 1-1. Next offering is fouled back.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
Ball. 2-2.
Caught him looking for the K. The batter now, Javier Baez. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. If they did a poll of top tattoos in Major League Baseball, Javi Baez, I think, would have to be in the top 5. Right on the back of his neck is the Major League Baseball logo. So it's effectively right under the MLB logo that's on his cap. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Gleyber Torres.
Runner.
Baez runs. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Baez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Not close with that one, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Kerry Carpenter will hit next. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. That clips the zone, and that is strike one. Runner at second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. Slap the other way, foul. Got him swinging. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete. It's the White Sox 2 and the Tigers nothing. And we're back. Start of the 4th. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Andrew Vaughn. Vaughn measures 6 feet even, 215 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Headed towards the corner. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Dice in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in 1 inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Two outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Chase Mydroth. In there for strike 1. And that one pulled foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
The 0-2. Broken bat, roller to first. No, and that's just foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch is outside.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and Skubal gets the strikeout. Down in order go the White Sox. But they're on top 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th, here's Riley Green. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one not close. And that is ball 1. That one down the line and foul ball. Next offering misses down and away. Close
Free ball.
one, doesn't
Strike.
get the call. And a full count now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Palacios pulls that one down, and there's one down.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Late swing fouled off. The Tigers down by a pair. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. He's 0 for 1. First pitch swinging.
No ball. One strike.
Two outs. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Now it's the right fielder, Zach McKinstry. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. Keith, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one is absolutely belted. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Headed for the plate. He'll score.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously? We're starting with this already. So runner at second, 2 down. And here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. Went down on strikes his first time through. Just missed.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Robert on the move. Drops into the glove, and the inning is over. Tigers grab 1 on this RBI double, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Detroit, ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. Skubal back to work. Right through there for a strike. That one close, ruled a ball. And the count is 1-1. And there's a ball. Next offering popped in the air, right field. McKinstry makes the play, and there's one down.
The right fielder, Josh.
Now it's going to be Josh Palacios. And that one upstairs, ball one. There's the strike. That's down and in. That one missed.
3-1.
And that is out of play. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And they'll do it again. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Outside corner, got him looking.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Michael A. Taylor steps to the plate for the White Sox. That misses, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And the next pitch is way outside. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. And he's got a double.
Everything came together for him. That pitch came off the bat really well into center field, and he clearly put a nice swing on it. And anytime you can get one to drop in out there, you know you stung it pretty good, because it seems like center fielders these days, to a man, these guys can run down just about everything hit their way.
Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Runner takes off. Pitch inside. Out at third. And that ends the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Trey Sweeney. Breaking ball misses down and away.
No.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Late swing, foul to the left. Right through there for a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next offering misses, and now it's 3-2. Javier Baez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that one ripped to left, and that's a fair ball. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
So here's Baez now. A single his first time. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Down the line, and it's foul. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Sweeney rounds third, headed for the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 2-2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. No outs, runner at first. Gleyber Torres up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. That pitch gets the inside corner. Strike 1. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Brandon Iser up and loosening in the pen. Murphy getting loose as well. And there's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Sean Burke won't go any further tonight. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. Brandon Iser on a pitch out of the pen here.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
First and second, no outs. Kerry Carpenter getting ready to hit. And ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Beats to second, out there. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Here's the center fielder, Riley Green. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1. And a strike on the outside edge.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Baez at third with 2 away. Next pitch is outside.
Well, that's kind of what you
One ball,
expect in an
2
0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back at Comerica Park, all set for the top of the 6th. Here's the third baseman, Miguel Vargas. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Will Vest getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Holton warming up as well. The 1-0. That's towards center. Green settles under it. Brings it in. 1 down.
Now back to the designated hitter.
And up next for Chicago, Nick Maton. That one to first. Torkelson throws to first in time, and he's out.
Now back to the 17th, Luis Robert.
And now it's Luis Robert, 1 for 2. Fastball for a strike.
Tough spot right here. Quick inning, 2 quick outs. You got to be patient, but you also have to be somewhat aggressive to not miss your pitch early in the count.
Hey!
That's off the inside corner, and a count 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So they make short work of him there. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. We are tied 2-2. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
Well, these Tigers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've seen how many line drive base hits they've been able to produce in this one, 6 to be exact, and they've all been pretty loud.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Robert moves under it. Brings it in. 1 up, 1 down.
Now back to the designated hitter. Colt.
Next is the Tigers DH, Colt Keith. Just missed. Towards first, and it's off the bag. And they put the tag on him for the out.
Now back, right field.
And next to hit for Detroit, Zach McKinstry. And first offering is fouled off. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Curveball drops in there.
Well, a good breaking ball like that can buckle the hitter, and by the time you realize it's going to be in the strike zone, it's too late to pull the trigger.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Tigers fail to make any noise. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Will Vest.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So digging in, Andrew Vaughn.
The first baseman, number 25, Andrew Vaughn.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Vest, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Gets the call, and it's 1-1. And that one hammered. Green on the run. Can't catch up to it. It's down in the gap. Now around second, going for third.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Thies comes up to hit here. A strikeout and a walk. That's outside. Ball 1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. That one off the mark, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
And fires in a fastball at 95.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly, and they take the lead in the 7th. Chase Mydroff steps to the plate for the White Sox. That clips the corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Got him swinging.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And next to hit for the Sox, Lenny Sosa, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the 2nd inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
1 strike.
Just missed. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. Just missed. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Touches down. That's a hit.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Now here is Josh Palacios. Just missed.
1-0.
And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Sosa off of first with 2 away. Just missed.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
There's a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
First and second, 2 outs. Michael A. Taylor now at the plate.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run, and the number 9 guy at the plate. And that one fouled off. 2 aboard, 2 outs. That one lifted to left. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 run in the inning, but they lead 2. 7th inning stretch time. It's the White Sox 3, Tigers 2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jordan Leisure.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Dingler in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
Nope, ball 2.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 3-0.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Fastball for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers. And that drops in for a strike. That clips the corner.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. This one popped up. Vargas. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Baez.
Here's Baez. That one fouled off. Next offering upstairs. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 and 2.
The next pitch misses, and the count now even up. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that's in the dirt. Ouch. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here is Gleyber Torres, 1 for 3.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Off the mark there, and that's ball 1.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Right through there for a strike. Baez off of first with 2 away. Check on the runner. Baez back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
And that one in the air center field. Squeezes it, and that will end the inning. Tigers leave 1. They trail it 3-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tyler Holton.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now the third baseman, Miguel Vargas. In for a strike, 0-1. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Pitch misses. Now 1-2. That one just misses.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Ripped on the ground to second. Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The bat, the designated hitter, Nick Maton.
Nick Maton steps to the plate for the White Sox. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Tommy Canely getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Brebbia also throwing.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
And 1-2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to third. No swing. He held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Not in time. It's a double.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
1 out. Runner at second. So here's Robert now.
No.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And La Pantera heads back to the dugout after the K.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Andrew Vaughn. That one outside, and it's 1-0. And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And that one fouled off. And misses inside. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is down low, and it's 3-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to Torkelson, and that is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the White Sox 3, Tigers 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Cam Boozer.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the left fielder, Kerry Carpenter. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
One ball, no strike.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes, no free passes. You can't allow that.
Swing and a miss. And a count 2-1. And that's a little bit high.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Riley Green in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And the tying run is on base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
No outs, runner at first. And next up for the Tigers, Riley Green. 0 for 3 in this one. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Spencer Torkelson, the next to hit. Swing and a foul out of play. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Little chopper rolls foul.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
And now 1-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Mike Clevenger preparing to come on if needed. Ground ball right side, could be 2. The throw to second is offline. Everybody's going to be safe.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
So bases all loaded up. And now the DH, Colt Heath. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. The 0-1. Hit in the air, left field. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. To the plate. Save. And we are tied.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
So up next, Zach McKinstry.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swings and misses.
No ball.
Strike
One
one.
strike.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. So they even it up here as we head for a good finish to this one. Through 8 full. All tied up at 3 apiece. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Bo Brisky. Now the catcher up to hit, Matt Theis. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Ball 1 there. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
1-1.
Just missed. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. In the air, right field, McKinstry. Drops into the glove, and there's one away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Chase Mydroff. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And there's a ball. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. The shortstop takes the ball. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. 2 down. So up next for Chicago, Lenny Sosa. He's already homered in this game. That clips the corner.
0-1.
Out towards left center. Carpenter sizing this one up. Hauls it in to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Penn Murphy.
Number 63. Penn Murphy.
Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler.
The catcher, Dylan Dingler.
First pitch, and he just misses. Activity in the bullpen. Mike Clevenger getting loose out there. Gilbert, a left-hander, also throwing. Top of the zone for a strike. And the count 1-1.
1 strike.
Just missed. Fought off foul. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers. That one a little bit high. 1-0. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. On the ground, and it's just foul. That was close. That one out to right. Palacios sizes this one up. 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Javi Baez digs in right side. Outside low, and that's ball one. And another ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Trying to send this extra innings. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. And that's down and away. Gleyber Torres in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Got him swinging. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. Offense held in check there. 9 isn't enough to decide a winner, so we are off to extra inning. Back here in Detroit, on to extra innings. And now the right fielder, Josh Palacios. Brisky back to work. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And there's the strike.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Outside. Now 1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And it's filled up. Lifted in the air down the left side. Carpenter in and to his right. And it's caught for the out. So a change being made out at second. And here's the pinch runner, Greg Jones. Now the left fielder, Michael A. Taylor.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on. Have the force at second.
He's trying for third. Ball misses. Throw to third, and he's out. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Now one missed. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Go-ahead run on base. Stepping in, Miguel Vargas. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one finds its way through. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
First and second, 2 outs. And next is the designated hitter, Nick Maton. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and here in extra innings. And that misses. And it's 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2-0. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field, way back there, and it bangs off the wall. Around third. In to score from first, and it's a 2-run lead in extra innings.
Got to be feeling great about that double. Big spot, and he drives in too. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. And it's even better when it gets you extra bases. Love looking in at your dugout and seeing the guys fired up.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Bo Brisky will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. On the mound now, Tommy Kahnle.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Luis Robert now. Fastball for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Maton stands at second with 2 gone. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. On the ground, right side. Torres over to first, and they take care of Robert for the out. They limit the damage here. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the White Sox 5 and the Tigers 3. So coming into the game now on defense, Greg Jones. He'll play second. Mike Clevenger on to try and close it out.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Robert under this one. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out. And up next for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. The tying run at the plate. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Next pitch is outside. Battling here as he fouls it away. Tying run at the plate. And that's a strikeout looking. Now only one out remaining.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze him.
So it's their last chance in this one. And next to hit for Detroit, Riley Green. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Next offering is in for a strike. This could end it. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.